Hello everyone and welcome back to another video with me, Tom, from The Honest Meeple. Today we are going to be unboxing a game from Forbidden Games by Glen Drover. It is Raccoon Tycoon. Raccoon Tycoon is a stock market game as such. There's auctioning, bidding, and it's kind of a set collecting game. You must corner the market for the most valuable commodities, and which then you can create small fortunes with and invest in new business. The sky is the limit during this gilded age. As mentioned, this is a game by Glen Drover, and it is suitable for 2 to 5 players. As you can see, become a Raccoon Tycoon in this fast, fun game of commodity speculation and town development. As mentioned, you can corner the market on the most valuable commodities and create a small fortune, using your newfound wealth to build powerful buildings in your town and to build valuable railroads at auction, and then own the best towns and railroads on your path to victory. There can only be one top dog in Astoria. Is it you? I'm quite drawn to this game because of the artwork. It's a rather fascinating theme. And I like the raccoon, cat and dog definitely look interesting. I believe they're kind of the railroads or the tycoons, I'm not entirely sure. But either way, let's crack this game open and see what is inside. Oh. Let's open the box. There we go. Right, so Raccoon Tycoon, the Gilded Age in the land of Astoria. Tycoon official handbook, a game by Glen Drover. Nice to see a small handbook again. If you've watched my Blue Lagoon video, you'll see that I'm a big fan of small rule books, especially as simple as the Blue Lagoon one. It just makes learning the game so much easier. Welcome to Astoria. Astoria is a land bustling with productivity and growth. New towns, factories and railroads are springing up across the land. A few savvy business tycoons are determined to make their fortunes on the crest of this wave. These tycoons start out as the producers of key commodities, wheat to feed the growing towns and factories, wood and iron to build them, coal to fuel trains and factories, and manufacture goods and luxuries to fill the insatiable demand of the animals of Astoria. Cornering the market of the most valuable commodities can create small fortunes that can be reinvested in new business, turning them into huge fortunes. The sky is the limit during this gilded age. So essentially, players will try to produce the most valuable commodities in an ever-changing marketplace. They then use these commodities to build towns or sell them at the best price to secure great profits. These profits can be used to win auctions for the all-important railroads or to buy buildings that can give players power-ups or bonuses in production. Owning the best towns and railroads determines victory. Interesting. So you've got the components here, the game board, the tokens, the start player token, the money, and the cards and tiles. So you've got the commodity bonus building tiles, you've got the advanced building tiles, the animals are the railroad cards, and then you've got town cards, and then the production cards. Nice simple setup. The game rounds, the start player will take. Okay, so you've got actions. So the actions that you can take on your turn: production, sell a commodity, railroad auction, purchase a building, and purchase a town. So they give you lots of examples throughout, so you're not going to be lost. How to score, credits, and then finally an appendix that lists all the buildings, costs, and effects. A nice little brief reference to the actions on the back of the rulebook. Very nice so far. So this is going to be the board. If we move that back, oh, we are dropping everything. This is not good. So here we are. So you have the commodities along the top, the resources, and then places for the cards, all nicely laid out on the board. yeah, it's a fairly simple board. It kind of tells you where to put stuff. So yeah, no, fairly simple, nice to see. Good keeping with the theme as well with the artwork on the board there. Next up we have the resource and building bonus tiles, all ready to punch out. Oh my goodness, oh I thought, wow, I thought there were 2 sheets of cardboard. It is just one. Punch test, oh beautiful. Let's see how quick you can punch a board out. Fairly damn simple. Thumbs up from me. And really thick, proper tiles, not flimsy little paper things. So yeah, no, very good to see. They are all the tiles there. Oh my goodness me. What is that? I've never... First player markers to me aren't necessarily used that often. This is humongous. Look at it. Obviously, it is a raccoon in wood form. I've never seen anything like it. That's crazy. Just going to focus on that. That's a nice addition, but yeah, seems a bit overkill on the first player marker. But there we are. For those that like their first player markers, especially large ones, you're not going to be disappointed with this game. So there's the first player marker. Goes down with a clunk. Bloody hell. And then you've got the bags of resources. So you've got the coal. I believe they're the wine bottles. So they're the luxury goods. You have wood and the iron for buildings. All of these are nice wooden components, which is nice to see. You've got the wheat for feeding, and brick. Oh, I'm not entirely sure what that is. Red blocks. There we go. So there are all the wooden resources. You then have these cards. Oh look, golden strip across the top. Oh, very nice. It's quite a luxurious unboxing experience. He says, struggling to open the cards. There we go. So these are the price and production cards. So I believe the way the game works is a player can play this card. They can raise the prices on those resources there, so on wood and I'm just going to say goods, and then production you can choose, I believe, 3 from the bottom or 2. I'm not entirely sure. I'll obviously do a full review and go through the rules in there. But these are the cards that players will be using to play each turn. They're the price of production cards, so we'll put those down there. We then have these are the mission cards. So players will have these missions and they have to complete them during the game. So most money, most railroads, most towns, most buildings, most commodity tokens, wheat baron, obviously having I would imagine the most wheat, most iron, most wood, most coal, most goods, most luxuries, and then the mission rules. There we go. Nice thick card stock as well on these. Nice to see. So they're the mission cards. And we now have the town and the railroad cards. So these are tarot sized, but you've got the Raccoon Tycoon up there. Oh, top dog. Oh, it's a little Westie. Oh. Big bear. Fat cat. I like these names. Sly fox. Skunk works. Okay, so they're all the railroads. Basically, you get victory points depending on how many you own. If you own all 4 of the Tycoon, you then get 25 points. So as you can see, that's kind of the set collection element there. So I'll pop these down. Because they're big cards, I'll pop them by the humongous first player marker. And then you have the town cards. So you'll be kind of using these throughout, and they'll give you points and be increased with railroads, and you build them by the resources. So you'd need to build this town, you'd need 2 wood or 4 of any resource. Foxwoods, Marketshire, Newgate, Trinity. It's a bit like, I'm getting a bit of a Wind of the Willows theme here. But the artwork's really nice. I like this. Yeah, no, I'm excited to try this out. I've heard nothing but good things about this game. So there are the town cards. Pop them down there by the resources. And then finally, the cash that you'll be using throughout the game. I should tell you what, I'll take 1 out, just so we can look at it. It's got a shiny paper. Keeps the artwork on there. In dog we trust. Indeed we do. I'm a big dog lover, so that's definitely something I agree with. But yeah, and they are just paper, but they'll last. They're shiny, so they'll have some wear in them. And yeah, so you've got denominations of 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10, I believe. Well, oh no, I'm completely wrong. 1, 5, 20, and 100. So there we go. That is everything in Raccoon Tycoon. I will be doing a review on this as I do with most games that I unbox. I hope you'll join me for that. I hope you've enjoyed this quick unboxing. If this takes your fancy and you'd like to purchase it, if you go to Zatu, you can use the code HonestMeeple5. Shh, keep it a secret because it gives you 5% off. Just pop it into the coupon code box and it will take the discount off at checkout. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. Pop me a like, subscribe, it really helps me out. And I'll be back with loads more content, so do keep a lookout. Thank you very much for joining me, guys, and as always, I will see you all next time.